Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to End All Wars, an Asia title simulating World War One. And we just got through with the tutorial about research and technology. If we go over here and we take a look, let's get this off the screen. So, Western Entente, you got 6 different technologies. The Eastern Entente only has 5. Um, because they don't really have a navy to speak of. So one of the technologies is convoy and anti-submarine research, and they don't really have convoys or submarines. Central powers are close on infantry, artillery, and chemical warfare and flight. And we actually leveled up in infantry, so we're at level 2 for infantry. Pretty close on artillery, chemical warfare, and flight, and on convoy and anti submarine research. Kind of low on tank research. Fund infantry. There's not anywhere to say let's fund tank research, so we're funding all of these. We're not funding chemical warfare research. It's not really worth it. Um, Italy, 67% towards the Entente, which is what we're playing. Let's see. Portugal, Arabia, 52%. Belgium, not doing too well in Belgium. Holland, man, what is going on here? We might need to. Can I? It's not saying that I can delete it. Oh, there we go. I do not want Holland or Belgium going towards the Entente. I mean, not the Central Powers. All right, let's see. We got a lot of money. But we don't have a lot of war supply. Well, not enough to build battleships. Let's see what we have here. We'll get some of those. Let's look at cavalry. British Camel Brigade, but I can do it up here. I'm not sure if I want to do. That's good enough. I don't want to have. I want to have enough money. So let's see. I can't move. I can't move with the Quatrième Army because not through to any of these. I can retreat to one of these, but I don't really want to. It doesn't really say. Let's put him on offensive. He's got. Is that 973? That's pretty good. Who's coming here? Okay, good. All right, looks like we're pretty much So the Boer uprising in South Africa is still ongoing. So what about over here? Okay, we've plotted that. I think we're ready for the turn. We get to, if we take Basrah, then we could go across through the roads. Hopefully, the roads are supposed to be a little bit better than just a flat out desert, but how much do they help you? I don't know. Probably should have looked at Cairo, but I don't think anything's going on over there. Not yet, anyway. Well, this turn seems to be taking a little longer for some reason. Oh, there we go. Finally, movement. Is there a way to get to the? There is a way to get to the Persian Gulf. Here we go. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, we've got a breach here finally. Why does it keep saying Trier? I don't have any troops in Trier. That I know of. It keeps saying this one's attacking, but it's not in Trier. It's in Luxembourg. I don't really understand this. We captured that. No, that's it's pretty good. No, I want that. I'm moving them back. We captured heavy artillery. All right. And some supply. Can we put it all in here? Yes, we can. Where are all their troops? Also here, 123. Okay. Can we put... He's 4%. There we go. It's the same amount. Oh, well. So what I was doing there was I was trying to see if I could add that to him, but he had a penalty for over the command limit. So then I just took out the cavalry, and he's back down to required 43 of provided 47. So he's all right. But I want us to... I think we can attack. And take Thionville. Surely I moved them up. Apparently not. Oh, that's it. Okay. He is not active. He is active. We're going to move them up there and put them into some, or mate them up with some generals, some actual generals. We got Kitchner here. I forgot to tell you that he got blamed for the lack of artillery rounds early in the war. So that, I don't know if that was... There's some controversy over that. I don't know whether he deserved to be blamed or... ...2 days. So I think I was already moving him, and it said 17 days maybe. Put him in charge of them. Let's see if we can... Yep, we can enable. So now, require command 30, provide command 14. So they're still at a 50% penalty. All right, let's just take a look at what we're seeing here. In Holland, Italy, Greece, Belgium, support for the war decreasing in Germany, Austria, France, Russia, Great Britain. Support for the war decreasing in Japan, Luxembourg, Portugal, Serbia. Recognize Bulgarian war goals. Background. In the aftermath of the Balkan Wars, Bulgaria found itself isolated, surrounded by hostile neighbors, and deprived of the support of the great powers, especially France and Russia. Initially, Bulgaria declared its neutrality, but as the war progressed, the Central Powers found themselves in a better position to fulfill Bulgarian demands at the expense of other Balkan powers. So it looks like they just did something for Bulgaria. The Central Powers did. And we have Gabriele D'Annunzio, Principe di Montenevoso, was an Italian writer, poet, journalist, playwright, and soldier. After the start of the Great War, D'Annunzio left France and returned to Italy and made public speeches in favor of Italy's entry on the side of the Triple Entente. And if I do that, that's 10% and it's at 67%. Oh, they took their main guy out of here. So this is at 69%. If I do that, it'll be 79%. Where did they put him? They're appointing generals almost every turn, aren't they? Looks like it. Well, maybe not. No. That's not. I'm incorrect there. So yeah, I think we're going to play that one. Trying to decide if I want to play this one. Let's do this. F9. They're at 88. We're at 99. If I take 5 national morale off that, it'll be 94. I think we can do that. We'll do that too. You may advance chemical research. I don't really like using chemical warfare because when you play it, it hurts. You lose national morale. So let's see, what is it going? Victory points, Central Power 7592. We have 6307 plus 101 each turn. They're at 154 each turn. We've lost 230,832 men. They have lost 892,592. That's a lot. And their morale's better than Central Powers. So, we made a breach in Thionville. We know about that. Val De Moselle. We didn't gain any national morale for that. We lost a battle. We won a battle. Okay. We'll put that with them. This is kind of annoying. I wonder if I have to be inside. We'll put it inside. We'll enable brigade command for these guys and add them. So what does that get us now? Still a 35% penalty. Well, we'll deal with it. 23 days. You know what? We're going to do a naval invasion. What about here? 533, and they're 336 still. I don't know. I don't think it's really doing anything, but we'll keep it there for now. Did we decide everything we're going to do over here? Snow, harsh weather. He's not active. French. John D.P. French. Never, I don't know. I don't know that I know who he is. I've heard of this guy. I've heard of him. I don't know if I've heard of him. But it's okay. We don't need to know their history to use them. He's inactive. Is there anything else I want to do? Yes. How about this? I don't want you joining with anybody. London, Paris. 7. Improve their trenches in Luxembourg. A diplomatic mission is underway in Holland. Nobody's available to be promoted. So we will run a turn. I hope we can capture Thionville, because then that means we can kind of go in behind this 1913 power unit right here. We could get in behind him and maybe cut him off. And if we did that, that would be huge. He would probably try to immediately break out. But and they might have troops here. No, I think I have him moving here. I do have him moving there. And I have him moving here. If we could ring them with several really good high-powered units like 800, 700, 800, and he tried to attack us, we'd probably win. Hopefully we would win. But it remains to be seen. But I want to get into this area right here. This is where he can really do some damage to their war machine. Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, Mannheim, Kaiserslautern, Saarbrücken, Darmstadt, Frankfurt, Mainz. Yeah. And I don't know what this is. Lorenz? I can't. No, I don't think it's Lorenz. I don't think that's the name. Here we go. Oh, yeah. 2 breaches now. Ouch. 22,000. Even though it was a victory and we captured Thionville. I think we captured Thionville. It's still showing a breach. Okay. That was the capture. Oh, look at this. That doesn't look great. If we have a bat. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. 11,000 to 31,000. Nice. Yes. Victory. That was a good turn. Hopefully we'll get some national morale off of it. No, we didn't. War weariness -5 for the one of your support. Japan, Luxembourg, Denunzio. Those are just the. I played that. I'm not going to read it again. I already read it. I played that, and it brought Italy 10% closer. I played this one. It brought us, 15% closer or something? 20? I can't remember. Event Mata Hari is now available. Background. Margaretha Geertruida Emgreet Zell MacLeod, better known by the stage name as Mata Hari, was a Dutch exotic dancer, courtesan, and accused spy who was executed by a firing squad in France under the charges of espionage for Germany during the Great War. Available after January 1st, 1915. If enemy recruits first, you will not be able to use this event. I'm going to do it. New aviation models are available. And you may advance. I'm going to be honest. Aviation models, I'm not so sure that's the best way to use your funds. But so let's see. You can't. Oh, maybe you can. Seaplane. I really love how they did this because you can look at the overview. It tells you combat power, combat, 60 men, 6 planes, mobility, and various other information. And they say that is a recon plane. This is a fighter. Let's order up a couple. Let's order up some artillery. British field artillery, medium, heavy, super heavy. There, we don't have enough supply for that. Is there any place we can... Oh, that's British. I can't believe we didn't get any national morale out of that. But, and we didn't get any national morale out of that one either, but I didn't really expect that one. I think this guy unlocks when we get Italy into the fold. Provided command 24, required command 12, required command. So I think we can merge these. Yeah, required command 21, provided command 24. We can move them up. He is inactive. And he is inactive. He is active. I want him up here. I think I do want him up here. 17 days, that would be 2 turns, but... I should have more power than 185. That's weird. We captured Thionville. Enter structure. We'll make them enter the... I think we will... move them up. We got a lot of stuff finishing up. Versus in Hull. Manchester. Sheffield, 2 Sheffields. Where's Sheffield? Sheffield. Oh, here it is. Birmingham, or Birmingham. That's how I think they pronounce it. Birmingham. Bristol. It's a naval brigade. Hampton. That's already here. Rains. Whoa, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Orleans. There anybody else? Nuts. Angiers. Oops. Tours. Portier. Lyon. Yeah, artillery. Excuse me. We gain control. Italy captured Tunis and region Tunisia. That's basically because we gave it to them. You gave Tunisia to Charles Lanrezac, Maurice Sorel, General Louis Bonneau, Joseph Joffre, generic generals. Eventually, we're going to get somebody we can promote. All right. These turns go by so fast, or they take a really long time, but it seems like they're going real fast. All right. Transport capacity 206. We weight 72. Distant unload. And we'll see how that works out. That's a naval invasion. Let's look at down here, see what they're doing down here. We'll be ready to start doing some offensive. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look up here. Italy, 89%. France, Great Britain, Germany. Oh, we hit 2% on it. Oh, that's why we got new aviation models. Because we hit level 2 on aviation models. They're still at 1 on everything. Wonder if we should attack. Can we attack? Do we have anything to attack with? I have him, but I don't think it's smart going into the teeth of that, even if he's not entrenched. He's not in. Is he inside? I don't think he's inside. It's still winter. Let's run another turn. But then we'll leave. We'll call it a close as soon as it's finished. I can't believe they lost 30,000, we lost 11,000. We didn't get any morale points out of that battle. But I think it has something to do with you have to actually destroy units of theirs to get national morale boosts. And early in the war, it's very hard to get unit destruction. It takes a little bit of attrition, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of fun. Well, the fun's probably not a little fun for us, but not for the guys fighting. I want to get Italy into the war as soon as possible so they can start going after Austria. Here we go. Oh, and there's a breach in Mulhausen. Nice. Oh, and we're in Saarburg too. I forgot about that. Not bad. Oh yeah. Let's see. Anthony Fokker was a German background. Anton Hermann Gerard Anthony Fokker was Dutch. Was a Dutch aviation pioneer and an aircraft manufacturer. He is most famous for the fighter aircraft he produced in Germany during First World War, such as the Eindecker monoplanes, the Fokker triplane, and the Fokker D7. And that's something that the Central Powers would play. George Bruckenmiller, and this is another German. George Bruckmuller, nicknamed Dirk Bruckmiller, was a German artillery officer who had great influence in the development of modern artillery tactics. Bruckmiller's technique emphasized fire in depth, throughout the enemy positions. His support included an accurate creeping barrage, the Feuerwalze for the advancing infantry. So that helps the central powers again. Mata Hari, that's ours. We got that. You may advance chemical warfare. We won a battle, but we didn't. Being unable to muster enough combat men, IS Hamilton's army halted attack in region Basrah. So that's here. Oh, we captured it though. Look at that. We're going to have to see if we can't split them up a little bit. Still 32%. What's his? He has 20. He can. We can give him one of these. Now he's at 4% penalty, but he's at 0% penalty. So that's good. He's a 3-star as well. I wonder if we put a 3-star in that one. No. I wonder if we did this. Still at 4% penalty. Okay. But at least we captured Basrah. Central powers. They're both inactive. If I move him back out, he is actually active. Training a naval brigade. We'll mess with that the next time we play. Nobody was congratulated for fighting. We need... He should be able to. There we go. We'll put them in with Kitchner. They seem to have there's still a power of 123 there, but they moved out. So we're going to try to capture that. He's inactive, of course. What? Why is it called Le Blois? What's his power? 217. That's him. All right. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you very much. If you like the content, please like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much.